refrigeration unit.
And there's a freezer.
There's not a freezer in there. We got like certain totes. They've got dry ice, bags of dry ice at the top, keeping the chilled side.
Yeah.
And it's obviously it's not the best solution, but for our purposes, it works.
Right. Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's Audit in Yorkshire. So we're in Peterborough. Now I'm mid skipping audits, to be honest, because I'm currently in the process of doing this place here. I've just broke off to get drone footage, but because Scorpion Audits and War have already been down to Ocado, I'm going to walk down myself. Now apparently one of the bosses had sent someone out to come and see Scorpion, and the lad had told Scorpion to F off, which is not very professional, and then got sent away. So I'm just going to go down here, see if he's still about, see if I get any hassle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Meadow, which is on the left, what I've just been filming. Look at that van. That's nice, isn't it? And then I'm going to take the drone up. So yeah, I've just been talking to one of the bosses at Meadow Ingredients, and he was just saying that there is a lot of unsavoury characters in this area, and they just basically said to watch your back. Oh God! So this is one of the Ocado branches. Now, for anyone who don't know what Ocado is, it's basically an online shopping facility. So they don't actually have any shops, don't these guys. It's all done online. So you'll go on the Ocado website and you'll order your shop just like you do at Asda, Morrison's, Sainsbury's, and what they'll do is they'll give you a delivery slot and they'll bring it out. But it's all facilitated in one of these warehouses. So everything's done from one of these warehouses. Now this is Peterborough Ocado. I'm going to give you a bit of information. Let's see when this place was established. Well, the company. Snip onto the website, and usually there's an about us section or something like that. Not on there. Let's go on to Wiki Ocado. So internet retailer only, obviously we know that. April 2000 it was what is it? It was founded. It's been going for 25 years. Jonathan Fairman, Jason Gissing, Tim Steiner, the founders. The headquarters is in Hatfield, Hertfordshire. Obviously it serves the United Kingdom, the whole of it. So originally they started trading as a business in partnership with Waitrose, part of the John Lewis partnership in January 2002. Let's skip it up to now. So they do Ocado on the go as well, which is a bit like, you know, where you'll get like an Asda from Uber Eats or something. Now they're partnering with Marks and Spencer's. That's a joint venture, so Marks and Spencer's agreed to pay 750 million for a 50% share in Ocado UK retail business. Part of the amount to be paid by M&S depending on the performance of the joint venture in the years up to and including 2023. Ocado ceased selling own brand groceries from Waitrose supermarkets chain September 2020. So Marks and Spencer's own 50% of Ocado, and they paid 750 million for it. And it always makes me wonder, you know, you pay that amount of money for a joint venture, or you plummet nearly £1 billion into a business. How many years is it going to take for you to get that back? It's just absolutely bonkers. But I guess M&S can afford it with the amount of money they charge on the chocolate bars and stuff. So these orange ones here, that's 19 plate. These are actually the older ones. You don't see many of them going about anymore. 68 plate red one. I've never seen a red one or an orange one. I always just see the purple. So I'll do 2 lots of drone footage up at Meadow Ingredients. Obviously drone footage for that place and drone footage for here. But I'm going to turn the camera off and walk round the other side. And if we don't get any interactions, this will probably go over to AY Vlogs. So we've just gone round to the other side. We've got an Ocado pulling up, and they are hiring the very best. Then we've got an Ocado HGV round here. That's looking at going out. So very dingy down here. There's just a business at end of there, and the car door at bottom, and that's pretty much it. No implied right of access. You can technically squeeze through there, but would you want to? Camera back on its mount. Please ring so-and-so number on arrival. Hey up, lad. I'm falling. You one of the bosses here?
Sorry?
Are you one of the bosses?
No, I'm just a yard marshal.
Oh, just the yard marshal?
Yeah.
All right.
We just let these lot in and out.
All right. Were you here about 20 minutes ago? Outside?
Not 20 minutes ago, I don't think so. 15
minutes, something like that. I got told one of the members of staff was swearing at a member of public, that's all. I wondered if you witnessed it.
No, I mean, at that time we were unloading one of the earlier trailers.
Ah, right.
I just let him out.
So listen, I mean, I
let him out like 11ish.
Yeah, I don't want to know your trade secrets. I'm not a spy for another supermarket chain. But obviously, because I've never been to an Ocado depot itself before, I know what it is. I know it's owned by and all that stuff. Can you believe Marks and Spencer's paid nearly £1 billion for a 50% share? That's crazy, isn't it? So is everything done from inside this warehouse?
Yeah.
All the picking and the packing and...
Oh, there's no packing. There's no picking and packing. This is like a spoke. All the stuff comes from our warehouse is superfluous. It all comes from there.
All comes in here and goes straight on back of these vans.
Yeah, if you got vans where we store them in the area.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they go straight out the vans.
Obviously, I mean, I make a video for all and everybody. There's a lot of people out there, struggling for work, trying to find a job. It's cost of living crisis, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, Ocado, from what I believe, they're very good at actually replying back to people when it comes like job inquiries and getting interviews and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they do. No, usually, yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, your vans, unlike places like Asda and stuff, it's all loaded for you, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Before you go out.
But me and other members of the team, the yard marshals, we're the ones who load them all out.
Yeah, that's your job. You get paid for that.
The drivers, they just come in.
Yeah.
Do their van checks.
Piece of piss for driving. Yeah.
Just make sure that make sure they've got the right stuff in the shop.
Piece of piss then, isn't it, for drivers? So can I ask you a question, right? So
Sure.
these vans are a bit different to what others I've seen, like Iceland, for example. Iceland, you'll have a shutter on side, you'll have a chiller door, you'll have a freezer door.
Yeah.
With these, is it all inside?
Yeah, it's inside. We jump in the side there.
So you jump in the side door.
Yeah, towards the cab, there's like your chill stuff.
Yeah.
That's what that little bit at the top
Yeah.
the refrigeration unit.
And there's a freezer.
There's not a freezer in there. We got like certain totes that got dry ice at the bags of dry ice at the top, keeping the chilled side.
Yeah.
And it's not the best solution, but for our purposes, it works.
Right. What about freezer stuff then?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean by the freezer. They're in blue totes. We've got bags of dry ice at the top, keep them in the chilled side, so it's not totally frozen, but it's cold enough so that it gets to the shop, it gets to the customer's door in time.
So it'll get to customer's door still frozen.
Yeah.
If that's the way they run things and it works, and it's obviously they'll know what they can do legally. Yeah. I'm not an expert, but if it works for them and the stuff's still frozen when it gets there, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
I know other companies like Iceland, some of them don't even use the freezers what are allocated.
I don't know, man. I've been working
and like fridges and stuff. They'll put the fridge stuff with their ambient, the groceries, and they'll put the stuff in the freezers. What's frozen, they'll stick in freezer. I've had deliveries come, and my sausages have been soggy and floppy, and pizza's ripping in half and stuff. What's all that about? Because the freezers are not working.
Other companies, I can't comment.
But the company's not doing naught about it.
I
All I want to know is if I order an online shop from Ocado, my frozen stuff's going to come frozen.
Yeah. It shouldn't be defrosted or
That's all
anything like that. It should come in, as long as there's no issues that day. Like some of these vans, I'm not saying they run perfect all the time.
Yeah, maybe things happen, people break down.
But I say most of the time. Some rare instances it might happen, but most of the time the vans are working fine. The shopping gets to you.
And if shit did happen, right, and something was defrosted and a driver noticed it, the issue a refund, won't they? They won't give it to the customer.
Oh, yeah, the driver would check it.
Yeah.
If it's definitely not something edible, anything like that, we'd refund it on the door.
That's fantastic.
Inform the customer, let them know what's happened, and give them the options to call the call centre.
Yeah.
Or to get another.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
To get either refunded or to get it come back on a different day. It just depends on the situation.
You guys need to get on the M&S and get them to buy your all new fleet of vans with better interior, freezers and all that, because they can afford it, can't they?
Yeah.
Big company like that.
All the newer stuff goes to the bigger sites because we're the one in Peterborough. We can cover quite a big area. A lot of these vans like 200 miles plus a day, or 400 miles plus a day. They go out.
Oh yeah, you go all over the place, you guys, don't you?
We go as far as Norwich and Lincoln from here.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's our big area.
Norwich is a trek, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So how long would it take you to get to Norwich from here?
About 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've done it quite a few
and
times.
Stuff's still going to be frozen by the time you get there?
Yeah, I mean, along with the refrigeration unit's working,
they're
in the right place, everything's still fine.
Right, okay.
I mean, they've been doing it for a long time, so they know what they're doing. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
And always like changing stuff around if you do things better. So, so everything's always been updated if it needs to be.
Listen, just before I go, it might be out of question, but you can ask for note. Would it be possible to get a tour of a van while I'm here? Tour of a van?
That's just something I can't know.
Have a look inside?
You'd have to ask one of the bosses. I mean, you can call the number on you see the blue green gate there.
Yeah.
There's a number there you can call. That's the office. I can't authorise.
I don't think we'd let me go, would they, to be fair?
Sorry?
I don't think we'd let me, would they?
I mean, I don't know, but it's not something I can authorise. I mean, there's a camera up there that they're watching it.
Well, that's keeping you safe.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not that you.
That camera there.
Not that you're in any immediate danger anyway.
It's mainly to keep an eye on these guys.
I'm just a man with a camera.
To make sure we're doing our job right. These guys are doing their job right. That's basically all that's.
Right, sweet. Right, I'll leave you to it then. I won't bother ringing because the answer will probably be no. But I've only ever seen purple vans out up road, so the green and the orange ones do go out still, yeah?
Oh no, they're the older ones. Basically,
so they don't go out anymore?
No, as you see that one there, that's an orange van, that's a purple van. That's the reason why our uniforms are all purple now.
Yeah.
Because green, people get mistaken them for Asda vans or other company vans, so we just thought we'd go for purple.
Yeah.
And that's...
So what, all these green vans and orange vans?
Oh, they're old ones now. These vans...
Are they just going to be sat there forever, or are they going to go get scrapped?
They're going to get scrapped eventually.
Eventually.
Right. It depends when the guys come, when they got time, when they come out.
Nice one. Listen, you've been more than friendly. Thanks for all the information, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go set my drone up now. Enjoy the rest of your day, fella. Thank you. See you later. So yeah, that's Ocado, guys. Now, like I said, I'm by no means health and safety, or I don't claim to know or to be an expert in freezers and fridges and degrees and Celsius and all that bollocks. But yeah, if there's any experts in the comment section, which to be fair, it's YouTube. There's a lot of heart surgeons on this platform, brain surgeons and stuff. Drop us a comment, let me know what you think to that conversation. If Ocado are doing things right, or if it's all a load of bollocks and he's just let all company secrets out. I'm going to go back to the end of here. Take my drone up, guys. I'll see you in the sky. Right, so we're up in the sky, just outside Ocado. So we're just going to have a look at the bits where we couldn't get to when we walked down. So I was stood there. I was stood at that gate down there where that guy was giving all his trade secrets away. See all these yellow vans, not yellow, orange and green, they don't get used anymore, guys, so you probably won't see them up road again unless we're going to the scrapyard. It's the purple ones what get used. What's that down there? So that's some kind of van wash. So it looks like we've got their own washing facilities, got vans, which is pretty good. Iceland don't have that. They don't even clean their vans. What's this here? Orange, strawberries and plums. Well, it's a bit windy. I'm up at 52 metres and it's saying that there's high winds, but it doesn't feel like there's high winds from where I am. Anyway, that's the Ocado drone footage, guys, so I'll bring it back down on the ground. Right, guys, so I'm just bringing drone back down on the ground now. It's a little bit windy. But yeah, that's Ocado done. So I'll just wait for this van to pass so I can bring drone down. It's a little bit windy. But yeah. we'll fetch it down. Oh, why's mini fork flopping about all over the place like that? It's usually good wind resilience, but it doesn't seem to be today. Anyway, if you enjoyed this Ocado video, guys, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.